Another area that you've had a lot of experience with is the process of getting buy-in from people to adopt new ways of working. What is important to make that work?
It's clearly important that you have support from the management from the top down. And it's important that you can show clear benefits to the people in that chain, right? The project, if it's not beneficial to the project leaders who are driving their teams to do things, right, they're going to be less inclined to be doing some of the things that will be helpful all the way through that time frame, right? So clear support from management, clear benefits to the people who need to be engaged in the system, help them understand what's in it for you. And those need to be big, because if there's not something in it for everyone, you're not going to get there. I think it's critical that you have hands-on training with the system, whether it's a process in general or it's a system that they're trying to use. People learn best, at least my experience has been, people learn best when they're doing something. So to help them learn this process as they're doing it hands-on is going to be what really sort of drives that into the DNA. And then having that management level, the highest level of management, whether it's in a division or at the corporate level, having the kinds of dashboards and reports that they're in meetings asking for, that they want to see, because it helps them, kind of pull this down to a succinct view of what's going on. And so if they're wanting it, they're going to be going back to their managers and saying, hey, we need this info. We need to have this. The people at that lowest level, who are the engineers on product development, for sure, they're the ones who, if you don't get them engaged at that lowest level, you get garbage in, you get garbage out, right? But they're the ones who least understand why I have to do this work. So in that communication and that getting people on board, it's to help them understand why this is so important. And so even if they're like, well, I don't want to do it, nobody wants to document things. And but if you have their managers saying, hey, I was in there and I didn't see this, having them engaged that way helps get those folks at that level, who actually have to usually do most of the input of things, for them to understand, hey, this is being looked at the president level.